Right, welcome. We're here to complete the last part of the personal budget project. This is the final part of the personal budget project. We always want to start with a copy of our instructions, and today we're going to be looking at the entertainment section, the savings section, the budget thought sheet, and we'll print the budget overview spreadsheet one last time. So first, let's start with entertainment. In terms of how you spend your money in entertainment, that's going to be completely up to you, whether you're out buying video games or music or renting things at Redbox or going to the movies or going to concerts or plays. That's going to be all your choice. The one area that I'm going to require you to do is to go on vacation. Obviously, it's going to be budget dependent, depending on how much money you got left over at this point. But if you got a lot of money, then go somewhere exotic. If you don't have a lot of money, then go somewhere close by that's not going to cost you a whole lot. The easiest website to go to for travel is going to be Priceline, a vacation package. And so I would say flight, hotel, and car. And you can search for a place that you'd like to visit. So let's say that you'd like to visit somewhere in California. Pick your dates. It doesn't really matter what dates for our purposes. Here we go. So you can find a place that suits our fancy. And I'll just pick one. Ooh, we're getting pretty pricey here. Let's see. I guess this one will do. So we'll go ahead and choose one. Or maybe I may not want to stay there, right? It's only got 1 star. So can add on some things if we'd like. Take a look at our flights. Those will work, and we'll print this page, and it's going to show us that it's going to cost $794.35. So we're going to do this, unless you plan on doing this every month. $794.35. We're going to divide by 12, and we'll get an amount of $66.20. We can put that into our overall budget. So that's pretty much the entertainment section. A lot of it's going to be your choice. The one thing is the vacation that I want to make sure that you have. Next up, we got savings. You've already allocated your money in savings into emergency fund, transfer to savings, investments. You've already made some decisions about that. You can reallocate that money if you'd like. The one thing that you're going to have to do is complete the compound interest calculator. And so on that compound interest calculator, what we're going to do is we're going to look back at your overview. And let's say in the transfer to savings account line, you have an amount of $100, let's say. We're going to take that amount in the savings calculator, and we're going to enter it in this yellow section. And that's the only number you need to modify. And so if, let's say, I wanted to put 120, but we've already decided to put 100, this is going to show us the value of our money over, just its straight up value. If we put $100 each month, it would be $36,000. But if we invested at 4% interest, which is moderate, we'll have earned $33,000 in interest for a total value of $69,000. Right, and so this chart kind of tells us the story that is the impact of the cumulative interest. Right, so if we just stick that money under our mattress, we're going to get an amount. But if we end up having the impact of compound interest applied, we're going to end up with significantly more. And so that's the savings section. Now we've already completed the obligations section. The one section you may need to be aware of, depending on where you planned on living, is your state tax. And so a lot of states do charge state income tax. It depends on where you plan on living. If you plan on living in Florida, then you don't need to worry about state income tax. If you want to live outside of the state, you definitely want to look up and see how much that state income tax is, because it can make a dent in your overall budget. And then the last thing is the budget thought sheet. And on the budget thought sheet, you're going to remember you're going to go to File and make a copy so you can edit it. You'll enter your name, your career, your 25th percentile salary, and then you'll answer these 5 questions. The first one is about what changes did you need to make to match your desires to your budget, or your budget to your desires. What are some fixed costs, fixed expenses, and variable costs, right? So remember, fixed are those that don't change from one month to the next, and variable costs are those that will go up and down depending on how much you use. Fourth question is about what you learned from completing the project, and then last, does this bring up any questions for you? Once you've completed that, remember you want to make sure you print your overview. And again, when you do print it so that it's in portrait mode so that it'll all fit onto one page. And you'll make sure you print your budget thought sheet as well, your savings calculator. I need to mention too on the savings calculator that you only need to print the first page. So you can print it in portrait, but you only need to print just the first page. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Schoology or via email at adam.cohen@browardschools.com. Hope that helps. Have a good day.